So here we are in a vicious cycle, the cycle of communication and leadership. I'm talking about the middle management or the HODs, so to say. In hotel industry we have these HODs. Most of the time the staff, when you ask them, okay, ye karna hai, this is the problem that has happened, and like they say, हम HOD को बोल देते, we tell the HOD because there is a challenge, so the HOD can come and handle, the HOD can come into the picture. There is a problem that has happened, and enters the HOD and he solves. So there's a magic wand in the HOD's hands, but the reality is the HOD is facing a unique challenge, that the middle management is always sandwiched between the top management and the workforce, that is the staff. Now, what should the entire stress taking middle management personnel do? Simple, the balancing act. The entire balance between the staff and the management. Of course, it is easier said than done. The bridging of these two parties can happen by delegating authority. Yes. Of course, you have to give accountability to certain team members, make them the leaders, and tell them to lead so that you can sit and observe, make notes, and talk to the management. The management is going to talk about the ROI. The management is going to talk about where's the money, how's more profitability coming in. And the workforce, the staff, is always going to request you about more empathy, more consideration, more understanding, more leaves. They will have so many requests. Okay, I want this, I want that, and you have to fulfill both. So the simple way is to bridge this gap by balancing, by making them understand, communicating it with them, and telling them that, okay, I'm there for you, but at the same time we need to do the business. Yeah, this is for the workforce. And to the management, stand there as their hero, stand there as someone, as their masiha, because you're the one who's going to take their problems to the management, right? Of course, there are going to be so many challenges. I really empathize with all the middle management professionals, the restaurant managers in hotels, even the F&B managers who are the bridge between the entire staff and the management, or even the general managers who are nowadays, the bridge between the entire owners and of course the staff, such a big tree diagram that they have under them. So it's not easy, I know, and everybody is giving their best, but creative solutions are there. And one of the workshops, I had worked with the general managers of a group, and most of them were talking about sales and only sales. But I added the aspect of emotional intelligence, empathy. I added the aspect of how to connect, how more connected you are with the staff. I have seen general managers who have really entered the space of their staff, and understood their real pain points, be it transportation, be it what is their work-life balance, and they have come up with brilliant solutions. And that discussion gave me so many insights, and that discussion helped me understand that it is passing on the leadership quality to others, taking accountability and supporting them so strongly are the answers. Yeah, I'm sure you have many other answers you can tell me. Until the time, let the cycle of communication, let the cycle of understanding, and let the cycle of leadership continue.